Good morning. Let's get started with our same old that we do every single time. So just step nice and wide. Take a moment to let your shoulders relax. Think about the most beautiful posture that you have in your tool bag. And let's try to keep that going throughout the day. So just take a nice deep breath right here. And drop it down. Keep that chest and that face up. Just shining forward. Just keep breathing. Nice deep breaths. Everybody say, welcome, Rose. Good to have you. Nice deep breaths. You can take this at your own pace. You're trying to loosen up, stretch, fill your body with oxygen. Nice, deep, deep breathing. Yay. All right, meet me at the top for a baby back bend. Just breathe here in your back bend. And we're gonna flow all the way down to a full forward fold. Just sail right through. Welcome, Miss Clee. Now while you're here, let the crown of your head hang to the floor and think about those knees. If you try to take that tailbone up to the ceiling, it really helps to straighten the knees. Now bend the knees a lot and let's find a chair. Walk your feet underneath your hips and just be strong in this chair. Nice deep breaths here. Breathe. Now while you're here, think about tucking your tailbone in just a little bit. Tuck the tailbone and notice what that does to the quads. You feel that? Woo! So we want to work from there whenever we are working. We want to tuck it just a tiny bit instead of swaying your back. If you sway your back, then your low back has a lot of stress on it. Come on up. Find your side bends. Nice deep breathing. I know you're saying, oh man, she didn't do the inches, inch up, inch down. You're sad, aren't you? Don't worry, we're gonna get there. Breathe for me. Nice. Meet me in the middle, find your back bend. Flow through to your full forward fold. Tailbone to the sky, crown of the head to the floor. Let's do a couple of elephant walks here. So just bend deeply into one knee and then the other. And just keep that going. And pause in the middle. And you guessed it, find your chair. Walk your feet into where they're comfortable for you. Nice deep breathing here. Shine your heart forward. Pinch your shoulder blades for me just a tiny bit. And here comes the inch business. Here we go. Lift and lower. Make it tiny. Now think about tucking that tailbone just a tiny bit so your back is not swayed. Breathe. When you go home today, I want you to do this in front of a mirror sideways, and I want you to look at your back, because some of you do have a little sway in your spine. Breathe for me. You got this. You're strong. We're just barely moving. How hard can it be? Breathe. Come all the way up. It's really hard. Woo! Rock your hips up for me. Nice deep breaths. All right, for our balance work today, you can back up and be close to a wall if you need to, or don't if you don't need to. Roll your shoulders back to relax yourself a little bit. We're simply gonna lift one knee, and you know the inching that we've been doing in our squats? We're gonna do that with our thigh. So bear down into the left leg, grab the earth with the toes, keep your gaze at eye level, don't look at the floor. Nice steady gaze, steady breathing. Do whatever you want to do with your arms so that they are strong. Feel your chest and your back muscles engage. Then lift the right knee. Just breathe here. Woo! Look at all these beautiful flamingos. Now, just barely lift and lower, and lift and lower. It's just an inch. It's barely moving. Now tuck the tailbone as you lift. Tuck that tailbone. As you're taking the tailbone in, then lowering it back, and in, and lower it. Take it in, lower it. Keep it going. You're looking nice and strong. Ooh, root down through that standing foot. Toes engaged, all four corners pressing into the mat. Keep breathing, you're doing great. Just keep lifting and lowering, and lift and lower. Draw a tiny little smile with that tailbone. One more, one more. Lower it down. Rock it out, rock it out. Breathe. Wiggle everything that is feeling some tension. Wiggle it. All right, let's go to the other side. Bear down on that foot. Use your toes. That's what you were given those toes for, is to help you to balance. So use them. Maybe try changing to a different hand position. Breathe. Little bend in the standing leg. Lift that left leg. Lift it as high as you can. Steady breath, steady gaze, and here comes the tailbone work. Tuck and straighten, and tuck and straighten, and tuck and straighten, and just keep that tiny little movement going. Check in with your chest muscles, your back muscles. Are they engaged here? You want to be strong in your whole body as we do this. Nice, steady, deep breaths. Ooh, your balance is amazing when your mind is occupied on something else. Your foot, your ankle, it just does what it was designed to do without your mind getting in the way. Breathe, you got this, you're strong. Is it starting to burn yet? Because we can't quit until we go past the burn. Breathe, two more, lift, lower, lift, lower, relax. Rock that out. Rock that out. Tiny little exercise. I'm already starting to sweat. How about you? Woo, it's good. All right, we're going to work on eagle again. The only way you get better at things is if you just keep working at it, right? So I'm starting with my left leg. That's my weakest leg. Who has a timer on their watch? Anybody know how to use Siri? Come on, Jessica. Just ask Siri to time as soon as you get up. We're only gonna do 45 seconds. 45 seconds. So you know what to do. A deep bend in that left knee, right? Toes engaged. Lift the right leg and twist. Then wrap. Then lift your arms into cactus. We're going to let the elbows meet. Take the left elbow inside the right elbow. Open up the hands, then slap them together. And just sink. Yeah, start, girl. Here we go, everybody. No pressure, Jessica, no pressure. So, steady, steady gaze. Steady, steady breath. Just breathe. Keep the palms pressed together. Don't look at anybody else, because if they wobble, then you will wobble as well. Find a spot on the wall and just keep breathing. Let your foot do what it does. That is a long 45 seconds. Ah. Tell me it's over. Woo! That's some hard work. Breathe deeply, and think about what is hurting you on your body. Your ankle probably needs to be rolled out. Roll your shoulders out to relax yourself. Nice deep breaths. So that's the leg that's tired. So let's use the other leg because it's not tired. Here we go. Yeah, all 5 toes digging into the mat. Nice deep bend. Lift the left knee up, twist the hip forward, wrap that leg and slide it down. Now my right elbow is going in the crook of my left elbow. Open up those palms and slap them together. Just start breathing, focusing on your breath. I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out. I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out. Press those palms together. Nice deep breathing. You got this. You are strong. We've been working on balance for months and months. You were meant for this. You can do it. Woo! See, that one always goes better for me. The right leg is stronger for me. And it's like, what? It rang already? I got this. Nice. All right, enough with the balance work. Let's go ahead and start with our loop, the closed band. I don't know how far we are into this song, but I think I'm just gonna restart the song because we're gonna do one whole song. Same thing we did last time. The movements are just an out kick, a front kick, a back kick, and we walk for a break. So get it ready. Let's see how long though. Oh my, that is a long song. I don't think I want to do that one. Let's do this one. Yeah, that one's better. Here we go. All right, so baby squat. Think about tucking the tailbone forward. Tuck the tailbone in, and here we go. Tap. Just tap that leg. Think about the music. Just keep it going. Enjoy the music. Switch. There you go. Nice. Switch. Back. Back. Don't forget to keep that little tailbone tucked in just a tiny bit. Feel the burn in your thighs when that happens. Switch. Starting to burn yet? Oh yeah. And let's walk. And that's the real burn. Woo! Take baby steps. And stop in the center and just stand up and rock your hips out for a moment. Take it right back down. We're going forward. Just keep it going. Listen to the music. Enjoy the music. Ignore the burn. Breathe. Switch. You are actually challenging your balance here every time you lift that foot. Walk. Walk. One more walk each way. And stand. Rock. Let's do 2 and 2. Start with the front. Side. Back. Switch legs. Front, side, back. Switch sides. Front, side, back. Front, side, back. Switch. Front, side, back. Front, side, back. Walk. Walk, walk. You got this. It's almost over. Just walk it out. Just walk until it ends. You got this. I promise it's almost over. I can see it. Keep walking. Just dance. How about that? Breathe. Okay, end song. Woo! Holy Holy cow. All right, throw that guy aside. Take a drink of water, and let's find our long band. And full disclosure here, I do not own one of these guys at home. So I haven't tried the craziness we're gonna do because I don't have one at home. So we're gonna start by simply holding the very end in our hand and then maybe do one loop. And then you can decide if you want more loops than that once we get into the exercise. So we're gonna step one foot in it and step the other foot back. It's a high lunge, so you're on the ball of the foot, both toes are pointing forward, and I can tell I already need to make one more loop in mine. My palm is facing the front, and I'm simply going to bring my elbow all the way back and bring this hand to my rib cage. All right? So slowly let it down and yank it up. And slowly let it down and yank it up. Now, if it doesn't feel hard enough, give it another twist, or another twist, or another twist. You decide how much tension you need there. Here we go, that was the demo. My back leg is straight, my front leg is bent, my back is nice and long, shoulders are down, elbow facing the wall. Here we go. Lift and slowly lower, and lift and slowly lower. Lift and lower, and lift it, lower, and lift and lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, and lift, lower. Step it up for a moment. Rock your hips out, breathe. Same leg, step it back, toes pointing forward, shoulders relax. Everybody twist one more loop, just one more. Here we go. And lift, lower. Do you feel a difference? Woo, you gotta challenge yourself. Don't wanna do easy. Easy won't change your body. Breathe. My glute is on fire, the front one, the forward foot, from the other things we've been doing. Feels good, feels delicious. Breathe. Bring that elbow to the wall. Elbow to the wall. Just keep that going. You're strong. You got this. Two more. Lift, resist. Lift, resist. Stand it up. Don't let that band pop you. Rock your hips out. How you feeling? Anybody else sweating, or is it just me? Whew. Feels hot in here. All right. So here we go. We're doing the same thing on the other side. So just step your foot on the band. Step back into your lunge, take your twist, challenge yourself. You might need more than one twist. I'm gonna just scooch mine over some. Save the other twist for the end. Here we go. Straight leg in the back, nice bent leg in the front. Just holding your high lunge. Here we go. Lift and lower. Get that elbow behind you. You want the elbow going to the wall behind you. And the inside of your fist ends up, the outside of your hand rather, the pinky side ends up by your rib cage. So my palm is facing forward and kind of to the ceiling. Breathe. Just keep that motion going. Now you know what's ahead of you. Check in to see where your gaze is. Pretend you have that apple tucked under your chin. Breathe, shoulders are relaxed. Don't squinch the shoulder up to your ear to do the work. Let your muscle in your arm do the work. Breathe. Two more, then we're gonna take a little break. 1 and 2, and step it up. Just breathe. Don't slap yourself with the band. Take it easy. Here we go. We're gonna step it back, get your beautiful foundation in that high lunge, then take one more twist on that band, challenge your body. Here we go, palm facing up, pinky side of the hand is gonna end up next to my rib cage. Breathe, pull it into the ribs. and pull it in. Keep it going. If it's too easy for you, you might need to add an extra loop. You want to really challenge those muscles here once they're tired. Nice deep breaths. Just keep it going. You got this. You're stronger than you think. Breathe. Woo. You got this. Give me 2 more. Lift, slow release. Lift, slow release. 2 more. Lift, slow release. And lift, slow release. Woo! Rock your hips out. You might think it's just your arm that's working, but holding that high lunge is some work in your glutes and your hips. Breathe. All right. So step both feet in the band. Take a tiny little squat, but remember to press the tailbone forward so you can still lower your bottom, but keep that tailbone tucked a little. Maybe take a loop in the band, 1 on each side. Maybe step the feet wider. Yeah, that gives it some nice tension. Now from here, with the tailbone tucked slightly, we're simply lifting and lowering, and lift and lower, and lift and lower. So my palms are facing forward so that when I bring it in, my pinky is touching my shoulders, the pinky side. Don't pop yourself, and definitely don't pop your neighbor. That will not be nice. Breathe. Woo. Check in with your tailbone. Woo. Keep it going. Nice deep breathing. You are strong. You got this. Carmen, is this what you wanted? Carmen asked for this, y'all. Oh, Carmen, we love it. We love it. It's good. Do 2 more. 1 and 2. Carefully release. Let the band go. Shake everything out, y'all. Everything. Let's do some of our delicious breathing. Right here in the middle, take a deep, deep breath. And sink it down. And reach up high. Nice. Very nice. I like it. All right, we're going to do that one more time. So you think about how challenged you were, whether or not you need to step your feet wider, take 1 more loop in the band. You decide what's going to challenge your body but keep you safe. And don't worry about what anybody else is doing. Just take care of yourself. So you want some good tension in the band. Come into your little squat. Tuck your tailbone in just a little. Palms are facing forward. Pinky side of the hand is touching my thighs. And here we go. We're lifting to the shoulder. Slowly lowering. Lift it up. Slowly lower. Lift it up. Slowly lower. Lift and lower. And lift and lower. Breathe. Nice. Keep it going. 2 more. Lift, lower, and lift, and lower. Release the band. Whew. We're gonna do 1 more standing thing. 1 more standing thing. Don't worry, your shoulders will rest. They're working, aren't they? So I'm gonna stand sideways on my mat. If you don't stand sideways, make sure 1 person is up and 1 person is back. I'm going to actually cross the band, a little X, and take a loop in it if you need to tighten it, or just grab it shorter. Hook your thumbs on your hip bones. Hook those thumbs on those hip bones. That's where we want to work from. Now, Tuck the tailbone just a tiny bit as you do your squat. Don't tuck it a lot. You just want to tuck it a tiny bit. Just bring it in. And here we go. We're just gonna walk. See, and I don't feel very much tension at all in my band. That means I got to wrap. Make it a little more challenging. Nah, nothing. Just walk. If you need more tension in your band, give it another loop, or maybe pull it up to your shoulders and see how that feels. Lift it to your ribs. See how that feels. As I feel nothing. I mean, I feel something, but not much. Breathe. I do need to loop it again. I do. I need to take my own medicine, don't I? Okay, I'm starting to feel it now. I lifted it up to my ribs instead of my hips, and I have one big loop in it, and I can feel it. Breathe. Okay, meet me in the middle and stand up. Just stand up. Keep the tension in the band. We're gonna kick, 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 kick. Other leg. Kick, 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 and kick. Other leg. Kick it, kick it, kick it, kick it. Switch. Oh yeah, I can feel that. Can you feel it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Other side. 2, 3, and 4. Release gently. Release. Enough standing, right? Woo. Take a sip of water. Keep that band nearby. Join me on the floor, on the mat rather. We're gonna start seated with our legs extended and just flap your knees out a little. Woo. Sit up nice and tall for me. Let's breathe here. Arms out to the side. Lifting, lifting, lifting. Woo. And just slowly coming down. Lift it up. Lower it down. Just keep that going for a moment. Nice. Do some circles. Nice big circles. I'm thinking about your shoulders, Teresa. Giving you some love. Going the other direction. Nice. Find locust arms. Interlace those fingers in the back. Can you turn your palms so that they're facing the floor, and then hinge forward and lift those arms away from your body. Breathe and gently lower back down. Whew. All right, take your band, loop it around your feet. Get a generous twist in that band so that it's going to be a little bit of a challenge for you, and test it out. We're rowing. So if it doesn't feel challenging, give it another twist. Ooh, yeah. Right there. Okay, so sit up nice and tall. Breathe. So start with your hands at your knees, and we're just going to pull straight back. Notice where my elbows end up. They're pointing to the floor, and they're tucked into my ribs. So I'm not chicken winging it. I'm keeping it in right here. And then gently release and bring it in. And gently release, bring it in. If this feels like a walk in the park for you, do a loop on each hand. Just loop it one more time. You want to challenge yourself. Breathe. Resist the pull when you're going back. Fight it, fight it, fight it. And then pull those elbows back in towards your ribs, or the back of the wall, the room rather. Breathe, keep it going. How's everybody feeling? You're quiet as a mouse. No challenge today? This is nothing too easy for you? You're focused, you're focused. I can see. You look like you're concentrating. Your form looks really, really good. Nice long spine. Elbows coming into the ribs and to the back. Very, very nice form. Breathe. Let's do 4 more. 1, 2, Nice and slow. 3 and 4. Nice. Release. Bend one leg in and fold it forward. Walk your fingertips away from you so that you're stretching the backs of your arms, your armpits, your shoulders. Breathe deeply. Nice. Remember what leg you bent, because the next time you're going to bend the other leg. Use your hands to walk yourself back up. Check in with your posture. Let's do that again. Here we go. Get the band wide on your feet so that it's not cutting into your circulation. Sit up nice and tall. Be purposeful about relaxing those shoulders down. Get a nice loop in that band so that you are really working hard. I'm going to get one more loop. Can you do 2 loops? This last time, can you do 2 loops? Let's see. Take a nice deep breath. And the elbows are coming to the back wall. And slowly bring them in. And back wall. And bring them in. Just keep breathing. Your posture looks really, really good. Pinch your shoulder blades together just a tiny bit when you reach those elbows back. Work the muscles around those shoulder blades. Ooh, I can see your biceps bulging. I'm so proud of you. You got muscle up in here. Woo! Breathe, breathe, breathe. You're doing great. This also is a never-ending song, isn't it? It's a never-ending song. But we're going to keep going because it's going to end. We're going to keep going. Just keep going. Looking strong. Let's do 4 more. 1, 2, 3. Hold for me on 4. Hold it, hold it. Now release it only halfway and pull it back. And halfway and pull it back. Halfway. Ooh, yeah, that's where the money is, isn't it? You feel that? Woo! This is what you wanted, Miss Carmen. This is for you. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Everybody say thank you, Carmen. Woo, it's burning. It's burning good. Does anybody feel deliciousness yet? Oh, yeah. Nice. Let's do 4 more of these hapsies. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ooh, gently release. Don't pop yourself. Nice. My hands were getting tired there with the double loop. Woo. All right, we're going to take it onto our back, and this is really what Miss Carmen asked for, and it's really nice. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Miss Lisa. Other leg. We got to stretch on the other side. So here, breathe yourself up nice and tall. Lower yourself down gently. Tuck the chin. Let the forehead be heavy. Now, it really feels delicious. I'm not kidding. If you use your fingertips to walk the hands away from the body, you feel the stretch all along the underside, backside of your arms. Breathe. Forehead is just so heavy that it's just pulling down towards the mat. Nice deep breathing. And use your hands to walk yourself up. All right, turn it around. Now watch to see that your water bottle or other things aren't nearby, because we're gonna do loops with our leg. And so I don't want you to knock anything over. We're gonna do this number with the band on the leg. So I'm starting on my left leg. I'm gonna make sure the band is nice and wide so it's comfortable on the bottom of my foot. First, I'm just gonna use both hands on the strap to pull the leg in towards my upper body. Just pull it in. Maybe do a little bit of bouncing there, very gentle. Maybe rock from side to side, just a little. Then I'm gonna take the strap in my left hand, And notice it's up high. I'm going to take my right hand out to the side and I'm just going to let the leg loop all the way around. So I'm letting it fall forward to the side, long, and then bring it back in. So once you've done it once or twice, you can adjust where your grip is on that band. We're just gonna make those nice big circles. Try to keep both shoulder blades and both glutes down on the mat instead of rolling over onto one hip. I'm definitely adjusting my grip on that band so that when it reaches the bottom of the mat, I can handle it. Breathe. Now try to use your muscles to control this motion. Instead of letting the legs swing around and let the band carry it, try to use your muscles as much as possible. Breathe. Now the next time you're at the top, take a little pause here. Take a little pause. Now we're going to send the heel down to the mat and we're just doing that loop in the opposite direction. Keep it slow and controlled. My band wants to pop it up really fast and I have to control it using my muscles. Nice deep breathing here. Uh-oh. Let's do 2 more in this direction. Here's 1. And here's 2. Nice. Both hands on the strap, really short. Bend the knee in towards the mat and your armpit. So you're finding half of a happy baby here. Nice deep breathing. Make sure your foot is flexed as if it's standing on the ceiling. And lift it back up high. We're going to take the strap in the right hand, take the left hand out in a T. Now when I do this, my left glute wants to pop off the mat, but I'm not going to let it. I'm going to bring that foot across my body and work to keep that left glute down on the mat as much as I can. Just breathe. Nice. Bring it back to center. Pull it in towards your face again. And notice how the hamstring feels a little more comfortable now. So bend that foot gently to get the strap off that leg. And let's switch to the other side. Makes a big difference if you have the band wide open on the bottom of that foot instead of letting it roll up. So start with both hands on the strap and you're just exploring. You're pulling the foot in towards your face. Maybe rocking it gently from side to side, just noticing what this hamstring feels like. They're both unique. Breathe. Now we're going to take the strap in the right hand, left hand comes out in a T, and we're going to bring the foot in towards our body first, then let it come out to the side and take it around to the bottom of the mat and lift it back up. And try to focus on using your muscles to control instead of letting the band swing you around. You be the boss. Breathe. Feels nice and delicious. Let's do 2 more here in this direction. Then we're going to pause at the top and switch directions. Nice deep breathing. Pause at the top. And here we go. Take it down to the bottom, out to the side, in towards the upper body, and back to the ceiling. And just keep that nice fluid movement going. Focus on using your muscles to control the movement. 2 more on this side. Now pull that back in towards your face. Just pull it in. Then let's use both hands on the strap as we bend that knee in towards our armpit, trying to pull it down to the mat. Inner thigh is just grazing your ribs. Foot is flat on the ceiling. Lift it back up. Take the strap in the left hand. Right hand comes out in a T. And we're just going to cross that leg over our body, trying to keep both glutes, both shoulder blades glued to the mat so that you really get an intense stretch. Now notice the difference when you pull your foot up towards your shoulder a tiny bit. It's all it takes, and you feel a serious burn. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And gently release it back. Bend the knee, remove the strap. Take a nice full body stretch here. Fingers reaching towards the center of the room, toes reaching to the wall. Nice deep belly breathing. Nice. Now grab your strap and let's put it on both feet. Nice and wide. And cross the strap and bring your elbows down to your ribs. So I'm gonna loop mine because it feels too easy. We're gonna do a similar exercise to what we did when we were standing. So feet are standing on the ceiling, knees are as straight as you can get them, and I'm just gonna pull the elbows down to the ribs and slowly let it back up. And pull the elbows down to the ribs and slowly let it back up. So my strap is crossed and I'm pulling down. And I have it looped twice and it still feels rather easy for me. I probably need a different color band. Breathe. Just keep those elbows coming to the mat on either side of your rib cage. Let's do 4 more here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now maybe take off one loop, loosen it one tiny little bit, and open your feet wide. My strap is still crossed, and I have one loop in the band, and I'm opening the feet. So bring your elbows down and brace them on the mat on either side of your body. And then you just want to open and gently close. And open, gently close. Open it up, slowly close. Open it up. You're resisting when you're closing. Open and slowly close. Just keep that motion going. Breathe. Looking good. Feet are planted on the ceiling. We're just pumping it open, fighting it to come back. Pump it open, fight to come back. Just keep going. 2 more. Open, close. Open and close. Bend your knees and hug them into your chest for a moment and just rock from side to side. Keep that band on the bottom of your feet. Now we're going to lift it right back up. Elbows are pressed down into the mat. Open it up and just hold it there and do some baby pulsing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bend the knees. Hug those knees in. Lift it up. Open and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees. Take your little break. Last time, lift it up, press it open, and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Let's remove that strap. Find your loop band for me. We're just gonna do one more little set before we stretch. So find your loop band, place it around your thighs. Wow, this black one is really intense around those thighs. I'm trying to be a good role model and get the black one, but I really want the red or the green. I'm going, I don't want this one. Okay, so we're gonna do clamshells. So take your hip to the back side of the mat, bring your knees in, feet are together, and they're towards the front corner. They're not on the corner because my knees are bent, but they're pointing in that direction. Get into your comfortable movie star pose, but you could rest down here. If you're tired, you could rest right here. So what's happening is down here. So all you're going to do is open and close, and open and close. Breathe. This top hand can be on your hip. It can be on the ground in front of you for support. You just want to pull the knee open as far as you can and resist it as it's coming down. Open it up and resist. And open and resist. Breathe. Just keep going. Looking good. 4 more here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let that knee come forward and just tap that little booty muscle that's burning. Let it know you love it. You know it's there. You can do it. Tell him he's doing a good job. He's getting stronger. The fun is just starting. Here we go. Get ready for some more. Take a nice deep breath and open it up and hold it. Just hold it. And we're going to pulse here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close, open. Get it while it's hot. Close and open. And close and open and close. Open it up and close. Open it up. Close. Open it up. Close. Keep it going. Hold at the top. Hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Give it some love. You did it. Woo! Let's go to the other side. Just go to the other side. Let me see how my friends are doing over here. So bend those knees so that the knees are towards one side of your mat and your booty's on the other side of the mat. Get comfortable in your shoulder, your arm, whatever you're gonna do. And here we go. Feet are together. I'm lifting and lowering. So you're just opening the clamshell and slowly closing. Resist on the close. Really pull it open as far as you can and then resist. And open and close. And open and close. Breathe, breathe, breathe. You're doing great. Looking good. This is so fun, isn't it? Don't you love it? Breathe. Let's do 2 more here. Open and close and open and close. Give it some taps. Take some deep breaths. And right back at it. Here we go. Open and close. Open and hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Close. Open it up. Gotta get it while it's burning. Open it up. Just keep breathing. You got this. And open and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it, lift it, lower it, lift it. Last one, lower and lift and lower. Give it some love. Last little set that we're doing. Come onto your back. Take the band down to your feet, actually. Put it around the arches of your feet. You want the calves parallel to the ground. And just take your fingers and just gently cradle your head here. So just find some tension in the band. Just a little tiny bit of tension. Now lock the left leg in place. The right leg is going straight. It's straight to the wall. Then lift it back up. Same leg. Send it to the wall. Bring it in. Send it to the wall. Bring it in. Keep those calves parallel to the ground. Breathe. Just keep that motion going. Stretch the band as far as you can as you reach that heel to the wall. Keep breathing. 2 more. Now let's switch to the other side. Lock the right leg in place and start stretching the left heel towards the wall. Bring it in and stretch and bring it in and stretch and bring it in. Just keep breathing. You got this. Woo. Keep it going. Give me 2 more. Nice. Just hold the calves parallel to the ground with tension in the band. Just tension in the band. Now we're going to add the shoulders. So we're going to alternate feet and go opposite elbow to knee. So if I'm stretching my right foot to the wall, my right elbow's coming to my left knee. And then all the way back down. And lift and stretch all the way back down. Try to come back to home base every single time with your calves parallel to the ground. And just keep that motion going. Breathe deeply. Straighten that knee completely. When you extend, you're stronger than that band is. You can do it. Breathe. Anybody feel anything yet? Just keep breathing. You got this. You are strong, strong, strong. 1 more on each side. Oof. Hug those knees in and rock gently from side to side. Now that was delicious. We're going to do that 1 more time, and then we're going to stretch. Take some nice deep breaths. And let's get it. Let's get it. Get your calves parallel to the ground. Get those fingers gently touching the sides of your head. Try not to pull on your neck at all. Here we go. Just opposite knee to elbow and take it back. And lift and take it back. Straighten that leg all the way. You don't want to shortchange yourself. Get it extended. You pause. Once it's fully extended, pause in that crunch. And then you can lower down and just keep that twisting motion going. Woo! Those abs are on fire. Keep it going. 2 more to each side. 1 and 2. Ugh. Toss the band aside. Oh my goodness. Find a bridge. Find a bridge. Squeeze those glutes. Lift those hips up to the ceiling. Take the backs of your hands to the floor so that you open up your chest. Just breathe here. Oh, feels so good on the quads, the low back. Nice. Now gently lower your bridge. Bring the knees in towards your chest, but keep the tailbone down long and rock gently from side to side. Massage your low back. Think about making circles with your knees together and notice how good that feels on your spine and your glutes. Be sure and go in the other direction as well. Take your arms out in a T with your knees high to your chest. Let your knees fall over to the left. Take the left hand and press down on those knees. Press them to the floor. Lift them back to center and go in the opposite direction. Let them fall over to the right. Let that right hand pull the knees down to the mat. Just breathe. Bring the knees back up to center. Bring the soles of your feet together and find butterfly legs. And then let's take the left hand across our chest. Use the right hand to pull that down. Just breathe here, enjoying the stretch. And switch arms. Right arm comes across the chest. Left hand is pulling right above the elbow. And lift the elbows up. Grab opposite elbows and just pull that over your head. Press your shoulder blades, pull them together, sending your heart up to the ceiling. Breathe here. Bring the arms all the way around. Just making nice big circles here. And go in the opposite direction. I knocked my mic off. One last knee hug, and then we are done. If you have another stretch that your body is craving, then you can take the time to do that right now. Don't forget our field trip is this weekend. If you haven't let me know that you're going, please do so. And I do have 2 seats available in my vehicle. If anybody wants to ride with me, just let me know. You guys did great today. Thank you so much, Miss Carmen. I do take requests.